In three, two, one.
Okay. Good evening and welcome to another episode of Bridging the Gap. I'm your host, Ramont Williams, and my guest tonight is Miss Melissa. Melissa, you want to introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm from California and I am single.
Okay. So we're gonna jump right in here, Melissa. We're gonna have some more guests joining us soon. So as they come on board, we'll bring them on the panel. Tonight's topic is what's your idea man or woman? And by you being single, let me pose that question to you. Um, how old are you, Melissa?
I'm 42 years old.
42 years old. Okay. Um, have you ever been married?
Never been married, no children.
No children. That's a blessing, especially in this day and time. So, what do you think about let's start on this before we touch the subject. What do you think about the image that's projected about women today when they declare their independence from men? They're embracing certain feminist movements. What else goes along with that? And the whole spectrum, being modern day, they don't need men. What do you think about that?
I think our parents lied to us. I think our mothers mostly lied to us and they wanted us to be strong, independent women when they were not that themselves. And I think they did it to try to protect us, maybe but also in a subconsciously, they probably did it because they didn't want us to. They probably like had some sort of hatred for their daughters. That's just what I believe. Because my mom doesn't like me very much, so I think she told me that because she wanted me to not have a man or be happy. But yeah, so my whole life I worked towards a degree and towards like a law degree. I wanted to go to law school and like yeah, but then it never worked out. So now I'm just single and I have my degrees in bachelor's degree in communication, and I just it isn't helped me get a man. So I'm thinking the whole school thing is good, just as long as you have like your priorities straight, which is you need every woman needs a man. I'm sorry, I think the feminist movement got it wrong, and I think that we need to be actively learning how to become a wife.
So, for the viewers' pleasure, I've had the opportunity and privilege of working with you. You've been one of the key factors behind my constant success, if you will,
Oh,
um, with this show. You've been behind the scenes on a lot of projects, bringing forth my ideas, and I thank you for that. Um, you are a very big fan of the late and great Kevin Samuels.
yes, sir.
Tell me, in your opinion, and we're going to get to the topic in a second. In your opinion, what made you embrace Kevin Samuels? To embrace his ideologies and just stand on the precepts that he advocated for consistently on his shows.
Every time he spoke about women, it was right. In my opinion, those were the ideas that were coming in my head. Like, and then he also like touched on a lot of different subjects, and he was always, in my opinion, right. Like, I couldn't agree with him any more than I did. A lot of people said they didn't agree with everything he said. I agreed with everything he said. So, from like the mothers having their like animosity towards their daughters, to the women having too many kids, to like the weight, to fitness, everything he said. And I think I resonated with it mostly because he didn't say things that were hard for me to achieve. Like, I could smile, I could be happy, I could be agreeable, I can be, I could be all those things that a man really does need. So that's why I liked him, because I could achieve those things easily. And I should have learned those things when I was younger, because if I had, I would have already been married. So that's probably why.
So let let's jump over here to the topic, which coincide with what you just said. You being a single woman, very educated, but seem to be more traditional as opposed to modern day. What, in your opinion, unbiasedly, would you think would be the ideal man for you? Not that's not speaking general, but what would be an ideal man for you? What characteristic traits would a man have to possess to draw your attention or attract you to him?
I think I need a lot of patience probably because I'm so like when I learned about Kevin Samuels, it was so late in my life, so I kind of have to like the Matrix, I have to relearn something, and I just kind of need patience with that. But I'm more or less like willing to try my best. But the thing is, I have a lot of those character traits that the men are looking for. I just don't know if I can go like the distance in that situation. Like I can't really. I'm always gonna be hard headed. I'm always gonna be like ambitious and really like kind of boisterous in a way. And I try my best to not be that way, but like I just kind of need patience in that department. And also I need to feel safe. So like if I'm looking for someone, I want to make sure I can feel safe with that person. Like safety meaning like mentally and physically. And I understand like it's a lot. I'm asking kind of a lot. So I'm yeah.
Well, we've had this conversation before, and it's like most men, the consensus are with most mature men, if you will, whether they want to be characterized as being high valued men or just average men that maybe own homes, have cars, have investments, dress nice, take care of their kids, involved in their children's lives. Um, these are the type of men that only want a woman or desire women that can bring balance to their life and peace. You will hear this often said on a lot of podcasts that men are only looking for peace. They're not so much concerned about your anatomy. Um, Even though it's been said that men are visual, and I will be the first to agree with that. But when it comes to the mindset, trying to balance this modern day thing with what happened to my camera just went.
Uh-oh. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Okay, so um, I don't know what happened.
It's okay. Hello, everybody. Just a short commercial break. After these messages, we'll be right back. You there, Vermont? Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Investigate one item.